Hi, my name's Bobby, and I'm with Precious Memories Boxes Junk Journaling. And today, I'm going to introduce our business to you, and also the type of crafting that I like to do. And hopefully we can go along this journey together. I decided to start this channel because I really enjoy junk journaling, and I also enjoy memory decks. Faith decks faith decks. And a few years ago, when I first started learning about Bible journaling, I happened upon faith decks cards and memory decks cards. The original memory decks cards were started by Heidi Swapp as a way to catalog and keep your memories throughout the year. Kind of like scrapbooking, but in a smaller version. And along with the Bible journaling, I kind of discovered faith decks journaling, and that is where basically the same thing, but you just create things from the Bible. One of the latest projects that I've done is I did some Bible promises. And so a few of my cards here. This one was on attitude. Got one on beliefs. One about worry. And they just go on and on. Here's one about anger. Here's one about acceptance. So I've been working slowly on making different faith decks cards to put in my box for Bible verses. I also want to introduce to you, I have an Etsy shop. It's called Precious Memory Boxes. And my husband and I work together to create these lovely boxes that you can hold the memory decks cards in, or the faith decks cards. You can also use them as a Rolodex box. You can use them to hold recipes, use them to hold your favorite quotes, whatever you want to do. We have several different boxes. They are, most of them, the same dimension. That way, if you'd like to have a matching set, you can do that. The memory decks boxes have rails in them. Let me take a few of these cards out. They're also locking rails. So what I want to show you with these, and here's the front of it. I'll show you that. We use a nameplate, or we also have some with knobs on it, which I'll show you in a minute. The boxes are 5 by 5, and they will hold up. They will hold a 4-inch. These are 4-inch memory decks, faith decks cards in here, so they will hold your standard cards. So let me take this out, and I wanted to show you. Let me turn it upside down. Our boxes have locking rails in them. That way, so your cards will not fall out unless you have loose ones in there. You do take the cards out from the side. That's the best way to do it. And I'll just take a few out so that you can see the rails down in there. One thing that is different about our boxes is that we do not use dowels or plastic. We use actual rails that we make from hardboard. You do have to kind of condition your cards a little bit and run them back and forth on the boxes. But once you've done that, they do really well. So I'll stick these back in here. So this is our standard memory decks box. They come in 7 different colors. We have a stained box that is dark red chestnut. I'll show you one of those in just a moment. We have the eggplant. We have teal, which I'll show you in just a moment. We have gray, black, pink, white, and we also have a camouflage green. So they come in a variety of colors. We do have 2 sizes for the memory decks, and that is, we have the 5 by 5 box and we have the 5 by 8 box. And this is our dark chestnut, red chestnut. It's a really beautiful, we use cypress wood, so it has a lot of different grain in it. Beautiful. This one's had this one for a while, so I've kind of got it a little scratched up. But this box here holds the cards that I've received from other people. And there's a lot of groups on Facebook and also on like Instagram that people that like to exchange the cards. So I've enjoyed doing that. Our other box that we have, this is the Teal Box, and this is an ephemera box. You could also use it for holding jewelry on your dresser. You could use it as a way to hold change. You could use it at work to hold different items, you know, like your paper clips and just different things you like to have handy on your desk at work. This one has a beautiful knob on it. And then here's another example of a knob. This is a gray distressed one that I made, and I've got a black crystal knob on it. But we also have one that is a clear crystal knob that looks really pretty. And this is what the gray color looks like. And we kind of distressed the front of it. That was my choice, but generally they're all painted a solid color. And then our newest box that we have is our display box. And it's in the dark red chestnut. And this box makes it where you can display different items. So it has 3 compartments in it. You don't need the rails because you've got the compartments to help stand up. And this is great for your desk if you're working on a project and you want to keep those items handy, or if you just want to display things nicely on your desk, you can do that. So I've got some of the Tim Holtz file folders, and then also his file cards in here. And then these are some of my favorite fall Faith cards that I have in here. So go and check out our Etsy shop. I will have it linked below. It's called Precious Memory Boxes. And we would love for you to visit the shop and come check that out. Something else that we're going to be working on, to begin working on, like I said, I'm new to actually creating journals. I've been watching junk journaling for probably over a year, but I really want to start creating them. And so this fall, the first thing we're going to start on is I've got this nice Reader's Digest book, and I want to make an altered book out of it, and I want to use it to have as my idea book so that I can put different ideas that I see where I've made examples for myself, and I'm going to put them in this book and use it to keep my ideas. Maybe keep a list of my favorite YouTube junk journalists that I like to watch. You can put all kinds of things in it. So that's one of the very first projects we're going to be working on. The other project is we're going to be working on making fall journals. And these are going to be small, like daily journals. So for instance, we've got in November, we have gratitude month coming up. And a lot of folks like to make a gratitude journal. So this is just an example of some of the paper that might be in it. So we're going to make a gratitude journal. Each of these journals will be for the month. So there'll be a small, like, single signature journal, but they'll have enough pages, somewhere between 30 and 34, that you can keep your gratitude things in. If you're doing a certain devotional or scripture writing, or if you're just keeping memories of the holidays and putting pictures in it, you'll be able to use this book. The other thing, we're also going to be doing Christmas December dailies journals, and for the same reason, so that you can make lists in them, keep your present list, write down if you receive a gift from someone, put your Christmas cards in there, just something to remember each year by, and just like a memento, and just, a fun way to remember the holidays. So start looking for those probably around the beginning of October in the shop, and I hope to get them in there by then. And I hope that you will come and join us. I hope that you will subscribe and be a part of Precious Memory Box Junk Journaling community. And I want to thank you for taking this time to stop by and watch this video. I hope you'll give it a like, and I hope you'll share it with others. One thing I wanted to add before I go is that once we hit 100 subscribers, we will have a giveaway of one of our Precious Memory Boxes, and you'll get one of your choice. The winner we will do a random drawing using the random picker from YouTube. And all you have to do to be eligible for that is to like and subscribe this video. So I hope you'll keep watching and supporting.